Coffee County families who trusted their loved ones with a local funeral home are now hoping they won't become part of a GBI investigation.
We told you Monday Chris Johnson, owner of Johnson's Funeral and Cremation Services in Douglas, was charged with several counts of abuse of a dead body after 18 decomposing bodies were found inside his funeral home. WALB News 10's Mackenzie Blaze spoke with an Albany-based funeral home to go over the typical protocol for cremation services.
We treat everyone with dignity, and we actually treat them as if it was our family members.
One Douglas resident, Sherry Thomas, used Johnson's Cremation Services back in July when her mother passed away. During the entire process, Sherry said that Chris Johnson was nearly impossible to get in contact with.
I received her ashes approximately a month and a half after she passed away. I did think that was too long, and I started thinking something wasn't right when he did not return my calls. I really did start thinking things was kind of fishy.
The manager of Meadows Funeral Home in Albany took the time to explain the appropriate time frame for a cremation.
They come in and sign the authorization. They do the contract. We can have the cremains back to them by the end of the day, the following day.
According to the Georgia Cemetery and Funeral Service Act of 2000, a registrant shall, quote, provide the customer upon the purchase of any burial right or burial or funeral merchandise or service a written contract, the form of which has been filed with the Secretary of State. The act then mentions that a designated phone number for the Secretary of State's office should be included for questions and complaints. Sherry Thomas says she never signed a contract with Johnson, so there was no contact information provided to file a complaint.
I have not received no kind of paperwork. And usually when you go to a funeral home to receive a urn, you receive paperwork with that urn.
When the news broke about the decomposing bodies found in Johnson's funeral home, Sherry couldn't help but worry that the remains she received don't even belong to her mother. Sherry tells me that the GBI has taken her mother's urn to Atlanta for DNA testing. I'm Mackenzie Blaze with WALB, your hometown news source.